Well, he's driven expensive cars on a track, wakeboarded without a boat. He's even been up in a hot air balloon and a helicopter. And this is all just in the last month.
Yeah, and he's survived all that. And this morning, Owen's extreme adventure, well, no surprise here. He's kicking it up a notch at Lake Conroe. Owen joins us now live, and you really took this whole adventure thing to a new level, right?
You just kicking back now, though?
Oh, we sure did. Yeah, you're right. We got to kick back. This is the way to stay. Damon and I just figured out we could have rented this boat last night. Crashed here, woke up to do TV. We're at the Water Point Marina here on Lake Conroe. We've got an exciting morning planned. We've got a live adventure coming your way in about an hour. But it was just a couple days ago, Damon and I came out here to Lake Conroe to try a hobby that is extreme beyond words. Take a look at this.
Okay, here we go, Jason.
Cleared for takeoff and ready to launch from the back of a specially modified ski boat operated by professional hang glider Greg Ludwig on the waters of Lake Conroe. Up, and away. And it's not just the pros soaring through the sky. We met some amateurs who've become addicted to this extreme sport.
It's most fun in Texas. Most fun thing you can do in aviation.
Greg Fergus loves it so much he drives down from Dallas on a regular basis just to fly Lake Conroe with Greg.
It's the landings in the water, taking off from the boat, cruising up to 2,000 feet and releasing, and then flying around and getting the splash in the water.
Bruce Parker got back into hang gliding a few years ago. He remembers being a test pilot of sorts as a kid.
When I was about 10 years old, my dad saw a Popular Mechanics magazine article, and he built his own hang glider and would take me and my friends out to the airport and throw them behind the car. And we didn't have a harness. You just held on to the bar, and if you let go, you fell.
How times have changed. From this state-of-the-art boat to the advanced safety harnesses, you can leave your fear in the boat and focus on the magic of the flight.
Your hang glider is kind of an extension of your body, and you feel like you're really part of nature when you're flying a hang glider. It's really a thrill.
Everybody dreams of being able to fly and be with the birds, and when you're up there soaring and there's buzzards or hawks right there with you, and I mean, it's just like you're part of nature, man.
Boy, what an incredible view from above. But hey, it's island time. This morning we are safely on the ground. Coming up in about a half hour, Morning Cam's Damon Sales and myself both soared to Cloud Base the other day. We're going to play that part of the story for you later. Not to mention, guys, our surprise right here on Lake Conroe with a couple folks we met this week up here. I'm not going to say another word about it, but it's coming your way in just a little bit.
And you know, Owen, the three of us were just talking about this. This is like the Houston area's best kept secret. We had no idea that you could even do this.
Yeah, it was funny. Bruce, in our story, he talked about his father building a homemade hang glider years ago. He was in Texas. Actually heard some stories about some folks flying out in the hill country and went, you can hang glide in Texas? We don't have any cliffs. We don't have any mountains. But it's true. Many of the airports around the area, they've got places that'll tow you up in many different ways, not just behind the boat. And, of course, Greg Ludwig, who is our main instructor who runs the deal over here in Conroe, I mean, he's done standing cliff jumps off of Hawaii and places like this. And he says Lake Conroe is still one of the most beautiful places in the world to fly.
Okay, I still want to hear later, though, more about that floating hotel you're on right now. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we'll save the number for you guys. I think we got a local 2 party on the lake coming your way.
Ah,
sounds good.
Now you're talking.
Give me a few days or weeks. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Owen, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just...
That does look like a blast, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
And we were just saying, we had no idea you could do that. Because every time I've ever seen that is you're on the top of a mountain, you're there, you take off, and then you always hear about the danger. Then I was saying you just leave that on the boat because you just glide.
We're going to sign up and do it. You in?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Not this weekend.
I don't think it's recommended right now.
Not tomorrow.
I have a baby on Lake Conroe. I prefer to be at the hospital.
But I hear if you're like, I want to get this thing done, you get on the boat, you bounce around a little bit.
Okay, well maybe I'll go next week then.
Don't go.
I'm ready.
Don't go in the sky. Let's talk.